Pablo. My name's Tyrone.
I'm Uniqua.
I'm Tasha.
And my name's Austin.
And we're
your backyard friends, the backyard again.
Well, this was a very interesting game. Yeah, let's get into this. Pitching wise, looked very solid. Casey Mize, another quality start. Just Casey Mize being an amazing pitcher who will definitely be one of the key pieces in the Tigers' future championship run in 5 years. And just pitched all around solid. Who's the guy that we can't remember his name, but the guy we brought in after Mize, he pitched very well. I was kind of surprised by that. Didn't really know who he was, but he pitched well, and I was surprised. But, well, I don't know why I said but he pitched well, and it was nice. Had some nice movement, decent speed. Liked watching him pitch. Wouldn't mind seeing more of him in the future as a closer for us. Seems like a guy that could do some damage. So that was nice. And then Gregory Soto. Gregory Soto just killing batters. I think people just don't want to face him anymore. Now, I know his first 2 outs of the inning were, one was almost a home run, but they were both the fly balls out to the outfield. But that last one, he was getting in the late pitches, probably really discouraging, struck him out. Beautiful. Just watching Gregory Soto and Casey Mize pitch, beautiful for me. They're some of my favorite pitchers. It's beautiful to watch them pitch. It's like art. I've said this so many times. It's like art. It is just an amazing thing to watch. It's just amazing. So yeah, on to the next segment. Okay, defensively, I thought we did a good job defensively. It was solid. That one where it went foul, but Robbie Grossman could have caught it at the end there. Can't really get too mad at him with that because it does slope down. You don't want to hit the wall. It's difficult to track balls in foul areas because there's field equipment there. You don't want to run into anything. It's just kind of a minefield to try and navigate as an outfielder. So can't really blame him for missing that. Not too many errors. It was nice. It was just, you didn't really have to worry about the defense making any game-costing mistakes. And that was nice. So yeah, on to the next one. On offense, it was pretty good. Miguel Cabrera had an RBI. Jonathan Scope had a home run, just continuing his absolute tear of the month of June so far. He's had a very good season. Batting decent. He's had 10 home runs. Fielding, good as always, normal Jonathan Scope fielding. But he's been playing very good. Kind of having a similar season to his All-Star season. Well, maybe not similar season to his All-Star season. And it's enjoyable to watch. Is Jonathan Scope one of the few Tigers who could potentially make an All-Star team? Maybe. For me, that might go to like Casey Mize, who's pitching very well. But Jonathan Scope could make a run for it. But yeah. And Daz Cameron had an RBI driving in, I think it was Miggy. But Daz Cameron also been playing very good. It's been nice to watch Daz Cameron do good because he's one of those guys that, future of the franchise, and it's nice to see him doing good. So, yeah, on to the summary.
Like the way that I dance, she like the way that I move, she like the way that I rock, she like the way that I walk.
In summary, like to welcome back Jamer Candelario. Kind of silent tonight, but it was nice to have him back because he's a good baseball player. He's solid. He's reliable. Maybe not a guy that's gonna light up the stat sheet, but he's also not gonna underperform so much that he just screws you over from game to game. He's just a consistently good guy that you like to see play fundamental baseball. And it was nice to have him back in the lineup. AJ Hinch, I think he's been doing a good job with pitching. Sometimes he pulls guys a bit too early, but that's just him trying to preserve arms, and I get it. But sometimes he's a bit trigger happy with when he pulls pitchers. But at least we don't have to worry about him, putting guys out there for too long. Because if I had to choose between managers that leave guys out there for too long and pull guys early, I'd go with pull guys early. Because when you leave guys out there for too long, that can result in a lot of home runs. Whereas if you pull a guy early, you still probably have another solid guy in the bullpen that won't mess up as much if you leave him out there for longer than he should be left out there. So, but yeah, it's nice. Wilson Ramos, I was surprised that we designated him for assignment. I don't think he's going to get picked up by any team, so he's probably going to play in Toledo, and that surprised me. I mean, yeah, if you just look at the stats, it doesn't look like he did that good of a job, but he was injured. When he was healthy, he played very good defensive and offensive baseball. At the beginning of the season, he was the home run leader, but then he got injured. So, do I necessarily disagree with it? No, because he is an older catcher who isn't super durable, and usually the only way older catchers make it onto a roster is if they're durable. So, I guess I kind of saw it coming. I just didn't really want it to happen because I enjoyed watching Wilson Ramos play baseball. He was one of the free agent pickups that I was like, good. I'm glad we're acquiring power hitters, but it was interesting. But I guess we kind of saw it coming. Just didn't really want it to happen to Wilson Ramos. But we gotta face the facts that some of these guys that are older that maybe we like are going to be sold in the offseason to make room for younger guys that are coming up through the minors. Daz Cameron, Isaac Paredes, Matt Manning, Riley Green is probably going to be in AAA next year. Spencer Torkelson might be in AAA next year. Dylan Dingler, some guys that are veterans. They might get dealt, and it'll be sad to see, but it's kind of what happens when you're trying to get better. These guys that you bring in for the rebuild just to be serviceable that you kind of grow attached to. Well, once the rebuild's over, they're gone. So, it'll be sad when Miguel Cabrera retires. It'll be sad when Jonathan Scope either gets traded or retires. It'll be sad when Candelario gets traded. Because, Candelario is kind of in that middle area. Robbie Grossman, as good as he is, in a few years, either retired or traded to another team. So, it sucks, but it makes room for the younger guys who are going to help us win a World Series. So, just a reality that we have to face. But we don't have to face it right now. For the time being, we can enjoy Robbie Grossman playing amazingly. We can enjoy all these guys playing very good, just not necessarily winning games all the time. But hey, we're looking way better than last year. Just saying, we're looking better than last year. And the rebuild's looking better than it did initially. Initially at the beginning of the season, our rebuild did not look the best, but now it's looking a bit better. It's looking like it's going to go well. Maybe in a few years, the Red Wings and Tigers will be competing for championships, and that'll be fun to watch. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny. And hi, new subscribers that I saw come in. Because there were a few that just like overnight I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
There's the 2-2. Oh, and he went too far.